No one is without deceit. No one is immune to change. No one truly belongs to anyone else. Why bother holding certain people or matters in such high regard? Life is a long play where everyone takes on a role, sometimes real, sometimes feigned. I once believed that some people would stay by my side forever, that certain emotions were eternal, but time gently shows us no one belongs to anyone, and everything can change. The one who professed love yesterday might leave today without a goodbye. The story that once kept us awake all night now fades into a hazy memory, and we realize the world owes no one anything, and nothing is truly worth endless heartache. So, why hold certain people or matters in such high regard? If they want to go, let them. If the matter is past, let it rest. Life doesn't wait for anyone, and peace comes only when we know how to let go at the right time. When hearts are prone to change, we should learn to be true to ourselves, love enough, trust enough, but also know when to stop, not because we're heartless, but because we understand. What truly belongs to us will never leave, and what we must cling to will eventually vanish like smoke and clouds. Live lightly. Don't overvalue anyone or anything. For when we no longer burden our hearts, we can walk freely, smiling at life's changes as if a breeze passes, leaving only a serene soul, grateful and fulfilled. When life knocks you down, try to land on your back, because if you can look up, you can get up. Let reason pull you to your feet. Life sometimes resembles a fierce wave, hurling us down amid an ocean of disappointment. But in that moment of impact, if we can still gaze at the sky, still see a faint glimmer of hope, that's the sign of inner strength. Imagine lying on your back in the dark, eyes turned upward, seeing twinkling stars. That's the universe reminding you, if you can look up, you can rise. Reason is the invisible hand lifting you from the depths of despair. It won't let you lie there forever, pitying yourself or blaming fate. It pulls you up, compels you to walk, even if your knees tremble, your heart aches. And each time, you grow stronger, more resilient, a bit more mature. Life doesn't promise ease, but it grants us the right to rise after every fall. Let reason be your compass, faith your lantern, and heart the flame warming your path ahead. For as long as you look up, the sky remains waiting for you to stand and shine. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Life is a journey of constant motion. Each turn of the wheel is a step of willpower, a beat of faith. If you stop, you lose momentum. If you fear, you wobble. But keep moving, even slowly, even on a bumpy road, and you're still advancing. Imagine pedaling down a sun-drenched path. Wind through your hair, legs may tire, but each pedal proves your vitality and will. Balance comes not from standing still, but from steady, persistent motion. In life, no one maintains stability by ceasing effort, learning, or self-belief. So when you feel lost or weary, don't halt too long. Take a deep breath, then keep moving even just a small step. For each step affirms you're alive, drawing closer to your dreams. Balance isn't avoiding falls, but rising and pedaling on, like one who believes light and a path await ahead. Don't talk, act. Don't chatter, do. Don't promise, prove. Some speak 1,000 words, but take not a single step. Others are silent, unassuming, yet each action holds power more convincing than flowery words. Don't talk, act. For action is the clearest proof of belief and will. Don't chatter, do. For time spent talking can become energy for results. Don't promise, prove. Promises are mere shadows. Deeds are the true light, revealing human worth. Let achievements speak instead of words. Let quiet persistence and effort tell your story. For in life, success belongs not to eloquent speakers, but to those who dare act and prove with results. In the end, remember, words may reach ears, but actions touch hearts. Only when we dare act does life truly move in the direction we desire. Never make long-term decisions while emotions are short-term. Life sometimes resembles a lake. When emotional winds rise, waves stir, and reflections distort. If you throw a stone when the surface ripples, you'll never see the true image. People are the same. When minds whirl with emotions, reason blurs, leading to words, actions, or choices later regretted. A word in anger can wound the one we love most. A rash decision can shatter what we've built with care. A choice in sorrow might cause us to miss irreplaceable opportunities. Thus, wisdom lies not in acting swiftly, but in knowing when to pause. Let emotions settle like a lake after the wind. Then reason returns, and everything becomes clearer. Remember, time never denies chances to those who wait, but it punishes those who decide impulsively. Keep a calm mind, a clear heart that's not just for right decisions, but the art of mature living. For the strongest aren't those with fiercest emotions, but those who master their own. For you, it's never too late to have a new goal or dream a new dream. Time may wrinkle the face, but don't let it etch weariness into the soul. Age can't limit dreams unless we build that wall ourselves. Whether 20 or 70, if the heart still burns with desire, any beginning can happen today. Some in their twilight years start writing their first book, planting a small garden, or learning an instrument dreamed of in youth. They ignore the number of years, knowing dreams are clear streams, keeping the soul forever fresh. Life measures human worth not by years lived, but by courage to start anew. Sometimes, a new dream not only makes life more meaningful, but helps rediscover ourselves, the pure, eager, faithful soul once dusted by time. Don't fear it's too late. As long as you dare dream, dare set goals, time walks with you, never an enemy. Age only makes us greater, not our dreams smaller. Sometimes you don't need a life goal. Like grand ambitions, you just need to know what to do next. Life isn't always a pre-drawn picture with clear lines. There are phases of being lost, vague, unsure of wants or directions. But that doesn't mean failure. For clarity sometimes comes not from seeing the whole path, but knowing the next step right now. No one sees the full future, but all can handle the present well. Today, you may not know your grand life goal, but you can choose to work a bit harder, be kinder, care for yourself more. Those small but right things gradually open the greater path you seek. Like walking in fog, you can't see far, but steady steps bring light. Life doesn't demand a perfect plan. It demands you don't stand still. Remember, lacking a big goal is fine. Progress needn't be loud, and every journey starts with a small, sure step. As long as you're moving forward, you're on the right path toward growth, peace, and yourself. No blow should become an excuse for your downfall. You can't change the world, but you can change yourself. What needs doing is choosing a right path and persisting on it. Life sometimes resembles a battlefield where we endure arrows of failure, betrayal, or nameless sorrow. But remember, wounds come not to defeat us, but to teach strength. A fall may hurt, but turning it into a reason to rise makes it a stepping stone for growth. Don't let blows become chains binding you in despair. Instead of resenting the world, look inward for changing ourselves. Changes how we see the world. The world is vast and complex. We can't bend it to our will, but we can forge ourselves to navigate it steadily. The right path isn't always easy, but it's the only one to true peace and value. Choose it, then persist slowly if needed, in solitude, amid challenges. For persistence isn't just virtue, it's the power shaping destiny. And one day, looking back, you'll see the blows that once pained you are the bricks building today's resilient self. If a world won't let you in, don't force it troubling others, delaying yourself. Why bother? Life has countless worlds of joy, success, love, relationships. But not every world has room for us. Some doors gleam from afar, but forcing entry reveals their light isn't for you. Then, instead of pain or self-doubt, smile and step back, for it's a sign you deserve elsewhere better, more fitting. Forcing into an unfit world is like jamming a wrong puzzle piece. It doesn't fit, isn't beautiful, and distorts the picture. The wise don't force fit everywhere, but choose where they can be themselves. Sometimes, leaving isn't defeat, but gentle liberation, for nothing is more precious than soul's peace. Instead of forcing a closed world, build your own with sincere people, pursued dreams, and proud values. For a world not yours doesn't mean you're lacking. It simply means you're seeking the right place to shine. And when found, you'll understand that release wasn't loss, but the start of true freedom. Sometimes, accidentally learning certain things reveals how ridiculous what we cared about was. In life's journey, everyone has small matters that tangle the heart. We worry, ponder, grieve over others' words, glances, or misunderstandings, seemingly unbearable. But time passes, a veil lifts unwittingly. We learn more, understand people and life deeper, and suddenly everything lightens. We chuckle at once, being foolishly overconcerned, chuckling at sleepless nights over careless words, chuckling at realizing past sorrows are tiny compared to today's perspective. Life is like that with maturity. We care less, not from coldness, but deeper understanding. Understanding not everything deserves etching in the heart. Not everyone merits our pain. Many things, just silence, smile, move on, that's the deepest response. Let those ridiculous matters become subtle lessons in wisdom. For sometimes, knowing less brings more peace to the soul. Understanding more helps select what truly deserves concern. And then, we truly learn to live lightly amid the world's complexities. Love, friendship, isn't a lifetime without arguments, but arguing and still staying together for life. In life, no relationship is smooth as an autumn lake. Whether love or friendship, there are stormy times when careless words hurt, when egos refuse to yield. But a relationship's value isn't never arguing, but choosing to return after each quarrel. True love isn't two perfect people, but two souls learning forgiveness. True friends aren't those never angry, but those who stay despite anger, because they know one argument isn't worth losing someone precious. Arguments are natural. Overcoming them is extraordinary. For when two can sit after the storm, apologize, laugh as if nothing happened, that's the loveliest proof of sincere, enduring bonds. In the end, remember, every relationship has cracks, but with enough love and respect, those cracks become where light enters. So don't fear arguments as long as love remains. Every storm tests and deepens the bond. I have a simple philosophy: fill what's empty, empty what's full, and scratch where it itches. Roosevelt Longworth. That philosophy is like a harmony between full and empty, lack and excess, want and enough. Life doesn't always need reaching high. Sometimes just adjust the volume to fit. Fill our voids with joy, knowledge, love. Empty what's overflowing bravely, so breath has space, the soul finds ease. And when itchy, unsettled, stirred, don't suppress, scratch a bit, meaning self-indulge rightly, allow true living, comfort. That brief philosophy isn't just a reminder of balance, but a gentle smile amid bustling life. It teaches simple yet profound living. Know when to nurture, when to release, and when to soothe oneself. For happiness sometimes isn't gaining more, but filling what needs filling, emptying what needs emptying, and serene with life's natural rhythm. The coldest place isn't the North Pole, but where there's no humanity. Some lands are snow-covered year-round, yet people find warmth in gazes, handshakes, fireside gatherings. Others bask in golden sun, but hearts are icy, lacking humanity. Nature's cold may make us shiver, but heart's cold wounds us. When a glance turns indifferent, words lack love, people pass without care, that's when the world freezes deepest. Humanity, seemingly small, yet the flame warming the world. A greeting, a caring gesture, a hug modest, yet enough to melt ice in someone's heart. For only when people care, the world truly has spring. We shouldn't give up. We shouldn't let difficulties defeat us. A.P.J. Abdul Kalam. In life, everyone stumbles at times. Days when all seems against us, dreams shatter, faith wavers, hearts weary. But in those moments, remember, difficulties are temporary, persistence eternal. Giving up is easy. Rising sets us apart. Each sweat drop, each scar, proves an unyielding journey. Like a seed enduring soils dark, to reach sun, we need storms to find ourselves. With persistence, we conquer not just adversity, but ourselves. Then, difficulties become not barriers, but steps lifting us higher. Poverty isn't bad. Poverty without ambition is bad. Lowliness isn't hateful. Lowliness without talent is hateful. Age shouldn't be lamented. Age lived uselessly is lamentable. Death shouldn't grieve. Death without benefit is grievous. The poor with ambition are like a flickering lamp in night, steadfastly unextinguished. Poverty is a challenge. Ambition the flame to overcome. The lowly with talent can rise from shadows to shine. For character measures, not by status, but ability and self-respect. The aged shouldn't lament time's passage, but pride in having lived, contributed, loved. Only when living meaninglessly, days passing without aiding anyone, is age truly sad. And when death comes, don't fear. Fear most dying, forgotten, unknown, leaving no value in this life. Human worth lies not in circumstances, but how they face them. Poor but ambitious, lowly but talented, aged but useful, dead but living in hearts. Those are lives worth honoring